Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Barzam post-patch. I believe they upped a number of its various stats, but the most significant thing is that they reduced the charge time on its charging beam rifle from around 5 seconds to slightly less than 4. It's got pretty solid damage. It's nice to have a high-cost beam rifle play suit, just because that's my thing. I like that. And I'm about to make some horrible mistakes, but I did catch that camphor at least. The only problem I have with the Barzam at this point is the lack of shield, so that's a thing. Other than that, does pretty well. I like the beam rifle. It's my favorite weapon is the Hyper Bazooka shrapnel version, but I'll tell you you're going to see me actually do a lot more work with the Vulcans here than you are going to see me doing anything with the beam rifle. Because missed that shot, and I'm heading out and trying to support this Dryson. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get with it, but yeah, just laying on the Vulcan fire because I'm not going to last very long. Decided to try and go after that nearly dead enemy, but yeah, I was right in that Dryson's sights, and that was not a good option. Just did not work. So, my own mistake. We are pushed back a little bit. We are down 2,300 points, which, to be honest, it's a high-cost basic match. That's not the world. But it is time to plant some support fire. The person standing still seems like a good option. And 2 other people came up and decided to do that. So, we all had the same idea, great minds, etc. And time to get in our mobile suits and hope we can kill some of these guys. There's like 3 of them that were into the support fire range. Got 1. I think that 1 is the only one we end up outright killing, but we did do some damage to some people. Just trying to get a good angle to attack from where I'm not completely exposed myself, but Vulcan time. Yeah, it does 100 damage around, as you can see. Words are hard. It fires about as fast, if not a little faster, than the really best machine guns in the game, the Akzaku machine gun and the Jim Cold District's gun. So, you can do a lot of work with this machine gun, these Vulcans rather, and I am not done doing so. Case in point, I am going to kill this Zero Shiki completely with Vulcans. Well, not completely, not from like 100% to 0, but all the damage I did was Vulcans, and it was enough to make a kill. Tried to get a shot in there, it didn't work. Camphor coming in, using maneuver armor to try and baffle me. I am not baffled. What I am is moving in fast. Caught it, whiffed that. I meant to do a side swing, it did not work, and now I am in a bad spot. But I got the camphor. The Jarja is working on the person I knocked down. I did send sorry, because I should. But yeah, 180 damage a shot from the Vulcan, so that was there were 3 of us working on it, but that was a lot of damage in a short period of time with those Vulcans. And I am, as you can see, being careful to reload because don't want to get caught out without them. Got a good angle, big swing, missed. Think those 2 bounced off each other, and I missed my swing entirely. So just a little bit of Three Stooges going on. Three Stooges is now a verb in this case. I think I'll get the Dryson with Vulcans too. If not, I'm going to get very, very close. And tacked it, and didn't quite get it raking across with Vulcans, but that's only because my teammate had already finished it off, so that's good. We managed to get a lead. It's a shame it's not an ace match, because I might be up for ace, and we'd be able to parlay this slight lead into a really big lead. Not going to happen, I'm afraid. But, let's see, there's the Jarja again, which I should not have overheated my rifle there. I should have given it like 1 or 2 more seconds, and I would have been fine. But it's in Vulcan range, so I may as well take advantage of that. It is taking advantage of me being in range, but I have type advantage if I can hit it before it hits me. So far, not doing a good job on that, but I got my rifle back, and I got 3 tags off for about 6,000 damage without overheating my gun. So now it's time to get to a better point and see what I can do. I'm charged. Somebody is going up after it. I'm probably going to follow them. Yep, especially because they got knocked off the edge. You want to play King of the Mountain, I'm up for it. And got hit but not knocked down. And Jarja is now on me and managed to tag me, but now I've got the tackle, and that means it's dead. There we go. So, we've got that. It's time to see what else I can do here, trying not to get myself too vulnerable, but do damage where you can. and that Zero Shiki is nearly dead. I'm going to go diving off the side here and get a beam rifle shot on my way down. If I'd had legs, I could have parlayed that into a good combo on the Dryson. I didn't have legs, so that's what I get. We still have a 40-point lead, which is frankly not enough, but not at these levels. So I am going to respawn as soon as I can to figure out where I can do the most damage. But yeah, we now have a 15-point lead. That's the kind of round we're looking at. It's been very close. It's going to stay very close until the end and then not go as well for us, but that's just how it happens sometimes. Like I said, I've been trying to run more rounds where I do well, or the round is interesting, even if we lose, because I'd rather be interesting. Again, Vulcan's on this Dryson, just trying to avoid basically every shot in creation to kill it. Got Jarja'd, I'm down. If that Jarja''s on the ball, it can follow up very nicely. It's not quite, but right now I'm trying to get my... I should have used the beam rifle. I was trying to use my Vulcans to kill that Dryson in the middle of the enemy team, and that's going to cost me. If they stick around that support fire, that would be fantastic, but I'm not counting on it. Jarja finished me off. Got the assist on somebody. But yeah, it's... the most important thing is to use the best weapon for the job. Oh, we did get quite a few of them. Nice. We just about caught up. It's very close. Yeah, but yeah, always try and use the best weapon for... Oops, well, I will be the one who gets cut off and goes to their mobile suit instead. It happens. But yeah, it's always important to use the best weapon for the job, not the one you're most attached to. I really, really should have switched to beam rifle, and I probably could have reached in and killed that Dryson. Vulcan just didn't do enough damage fast enough, so it happens. It's not the end of the world. The world will end in different and more exciting ways shortly. But tag the Dryson again, and this is kind of where it starts to go a little sideways because they can attack from two different directions, and we're kind of huddled in the intersection in a bad way and having trouble just figuring out where to attack from. Hit the Dryson, did not stun it. And gonna go to Vulcans again. Okay, did at least get my downswing in, 1800. Out of boost, but not so out of boost I couldn't get away from it. It decided to go after number 1, who is a little low on health now. Number 5 is worse, but there's the Jarja, and we only have 20 seconds left, so that's part of the problem. If I had more time, I could probably make this up, but I'm also getting focused a little bit, so I don't have time to get in on that Jarja, which is where I really should be, because this camper is keeping me busy as it should. This team is operating really well together. I can't really complain too much. But again, there, went to melee, but it was just too late. Yeah, there was not time to do the damage we needed to make it up, so it happens. It was a close one though, so I'm not too terribly upset. So yeah, also I got top score, 4,500. 98,000 damage. I don't think all of that was Vulcans, but it was a big chunk of it. That's my top score for this mode, too. And what was that kill count? 7-3. Very nice. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. So till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! There's a bunch of other things they did adjustments, both large and small, to. I believe the Humberby is another one, so I may try and get it back out sometime. But yeah, there's a lot of nice little changes, and I'm gonna... as in the middle of filling requests, I'm gonna try and just bring things out that have been adjusted and see if I can explain how and why.